What's going on, guys? I had to jump on. Bitcoin is pushing $58,000 as we speak. I had to jump on. How could I not jump on? I was watching the charts and Bitcoin is coming down 57,900. What we're watching here for, guys, what we're watching here is, can Bitcoin hold the bottom of this wedge? That's what we're watching at the moment, guys. 57.9. Let's see, right? Let's see. And more so just came on. I was watching the charts anyways. Might as well come on and watch it with you guys. Where's the bounce? Hey, we're waiting for that bounce, man. We are waiting for that bounce. We're waiting for the bounce off the bottom of this wedge. Now, we've seen this before, right? We've seen this before, guys. We've seen this before where we go below our so-called, we go below our so-called wedge, right? We go below it and then we pop back up before the 4-hour close and actually close above the bottom of the wedge. We saw this actually. If we go back in time, guys, we actually saw this during this one right here. We saw the exact same thing where Bitcoin did come down. It did have a few wicks below the wedge, but it ended up closing above the previous support line before it actually ended up breaking back up to the upside. So this is nothing we haven't seen before. Now we're coming up on that close, right? We're coming up on that close, coming up here pretty shortly. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right. The hourly chart was actually lagging for me because it's going freaking nuts. But man, Bitcoin is definitely coming down a little bit here after breaking out from this little triangle that we had yesterday. We actually broke down, back tested it, and then we kind of mosey our way back down here. My life is doomed. Guys, relax, right? Relax a little bit. Don't get too scared. We've seen this before. We've seen this a million times since the bottom back down in July, right? How many dips have we had, guys? I mean, we had July went all the way down to 29,000. In September, we went from whatever it was, 53 all the way down to 40. Now we've went from, we actually just had another one really recently. We went from 66 all the way down to 58. Now we've gone from 69 all the way down to 58. So, I mean, it's another walk in the park. It's another walk in the park as of right now. Now that can change, right? That can change, and
everybody panic. We're going to zero.
Right? That could change real quickly, and we could definitely panic and go into zero. But I don't think there's too much to worry about at the moment. Now our daily chart, where we want to close the daily today is preferably above the 50-day exponential, as that's usually pretty good support for us on our way up. But right now we are breaking that. I would like to close today above 59.1. If we can close it back above that, whatever. If we don't, well, like we've talked about, guys, if we break 57.7 on a daily close, right? 57.7 on a daily close. We kind of talked about this yesterday. There's not much in between that level and 53,000. So let's see what happens. Right now, Bitcoin is trying to get a bounce back up, back above our wedge. So all is good as of right now. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. Bootney said, I put my hand up on your hip. Bootney, please don't do that. That gives me nightmares. Please don't do that, Bootney. That gives me absolute nightmares. Let's please not do that. Thank you. All right. What's going on in the chat, guys? Are you guys scared right now? Are you guys panicking? Are you guys selling your crypto? What is going on in the chat? Are you guys, you guys think we're going to zero? What's going down?
I'm going to $0.0000000000.
Yeah, just close your eyes and wait. Bitcoin will go up eventually. Getting rich AF isn't easy. Yeah, if it was easy, everyone would do it, right? And it's kind of rant alert. It's kind of what we've been saying in the past. If it was easy, everyone would be rich. But it's not, because Bitcoin likes to shake people out. It likes to rattle the cage, and then it likes to go back up after it's rattled the cage, right? This looks like a spring from a small wick-off accumulation. Yeah, I mean, what I'm looking at this, guys, is like this is exactly what we talked about yesterday. This is exactly what I expected to happen, right? Everyone was getting pissed at me yesterday because I was saying that this is what I thought was going to happen. Everyone's like, Jordan's bearish. Jordan's bearish. Jordan's bearish. Jordan was not bearish. Jordan was just thinking that we needed one more test of this level down here. And the two scenarios that I saw happening was, you know, obviously we came down. I was expecting us to come back down, test this again. And now, hopefully, what this can turn into now, guys, is a W reversal pattern that propels us back up to the top of the wedge. That's what I was hoping for, right? The other scenario was us just obviously coming back up, testing it first, and then having to come all the way back down to test it again. But this is exactly what we talked about in the stream last night. Exactly what we talked about last night was us coming back down to test this level again. And now hopefully, right, keyword is hopefully, getting the juice to come back up and get that W reversal back to the upside, which is what we typically see in these wedge formations, is a W reversal at the bottom of the wedge. So, you know, that's what happened. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right. But yeah, I mean, this is textbook. This is textbook. Other than the fact that we actually went below the 0.618, which we typically bounce from on the wedges. But yeah, it's getting bought back pretty nicely so far. We actually went as low as 57.7, which I actually think, yeah, look at that, guys. That we actually bounced right off of the previous low that we had on October 28th. Boom, had the low right there. Came back down again. Boom, look exactly where we bounced from. We had this line drawn yesterday at 57.7. Bitcoin came right back down and bounced right off that bottom of that trend line at 57.7. Was perfect. We still have the daily bullish divergence intact. We have our daily stock intact. We have, we did have some slight bullish divergence on the 4-hour forming, and we actually had some exaggerated bullish divergence on the 1-hour forming. Now we retraced a little bit, so it's not quite there, but Bitcoin's getting bounced back nicely there, 59,050. Now let's see if we can continue the juice back up to the upside. Exactly. It's exactly what we thought was going to happen. I mean, it was just that. Give it to me, baby. What's my favorite saying? Here comes Bitcoin. Here comes Bitcoin, right? That's our favorite saying here. That's our favorite saying, man. It really is. Morning stream W. Morning stream W, man. I love doing the morning streams, guys. I really do. The reason why I stopped doing it every day was just because when you stream for 3 hours at night, doing a morning stream too, it can burn you out a little bit. It's easy to do if you're doing like a 30 or 45 minute stream, but when you do a 3-hour stream at night, I mean, it can burn you out a little bit. So I stopped doing it every day. Like I said, I'll be doing morning streams when there's price action, because I generally enjoy hopping on and just drinking my coffee and hanging out, man. I mean, it's what I usually do in the mornings anyways, before I go out and do whatever I have to do for the day. Usually in the early mornings here, I'm usually hanging out, looking at some charts. And we had some weird price action go on last night, guys. We saw algo on some charts went to like $3. On some charts, it went to $5. We had some weird stuff going on with some altcoins. We saw Audius do the same thing. Audius big pump to the upside, come back down a little bit. Some weird stuff going on. Seriously. In the crypto verse last night. I was sleeping while that happened. I was sleeping like a freaking baby. But, you know, that is what it is. 59,050 for BTC. I prefer stream at this time. Yeah, I mean, we've always done it at 7. I mean, we have a regular crew that's been watching since 7 for a while. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I didn't go to work today. Think today is a critical day for Bitcoin? I think we're at a critical point. I don't know if today is a critical day, but we are at a technical critical point for Bitcoin, right? I mean, there's a bunch of different things that say so, right? We're right at the bottom of the daily EMA ribbon. We're at the bottom of this uptrend of support. We're at the bottom of our wedge. We are at, what else did I have here? We are at, it's also a weekly top right around 58,000. So it is a critical point. I don't know if I would call it a critical day, because we could just retrace today and then do the same thing tomorrow, right? In theory. All right, 59.1. So let's see. Let's see if this can turn into a bullish hammer candle on the hourly, and maybe we can get some upwards momentum to the upside. And let's see if we can do it on the 4-hour too. That would be nice. You know, that would be nice. We have the makings of, you know, what we want here. We have the makings of what we want, but we need to get that juice, guys. We need to get the juice back up to the upside.
When will be the next face melting candle? For me, the best stream moment ever, lol.
The best, the one that we were like dancing. We were dancing. I turned around and then boom, we went to the upside. Yeah, that was. I would say that's the second best stream I've ever done. The best stream we've ever done, I think, was just a couple weeks ago. I think it was this stream, right here, where we were streaming during this, and when Bitcoin was going nuts, and then we obviously came back down since then. But yeah, I think that was my second favorite stream. I do have to say my favorite stream was probably on November 8th. When Bitcoin was going absolutely nuts, breaking all-time highs, going crazy. That was a fun one. But yeah, the one where we spun around was crazy, man. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Oh, I'm gone. There we go. I am bored, said Shazeb. Yeah, I think everyone's bored, man. I think everyone's ready for a move, honestly. In all honesty. People are saying the stock market's coming down too. Stock market's coming down a little bit. DXY actually coming down a little bit too. So nothing crazy going on there. Look at that retrace, man. It's exactly what we thought. I mean, we were just 2 seconds ago, we were down, breaking below our wedge, you know, panic ensuing, right? Panic ensuing. And now we've retraced that candle, man. We retraced that candle very, very nicely. And we've turned what was a super bearish candle on the hourly into a bullish candle. Bro, you fell out of your chair that time. I did. I think I passed out that time, honestly, dude. I think I passed out that time. What else is going on? ETH.
Glad you came on.
Look at ETH.
Appreciate ya, bro. What's your latest thoughts on Shiba? 200% by end of cycle?
My favorite thoughts on Shiba. We'll check out Shiba in a little bit. But look at ETH, guys. Look at ETH.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
You know, it might not be strap up, we're going to the moon, right? But it's some positivity. I mean, look at our wedge, right? This is the same type of setup for Bitcoin. And we usually see ETH set up these same type of wedge formations. Look at ETH. Look at ETH, guys. We had a bounce here. We had a bounce here. We said the same thing for ETH yesterday. If Bitcoin was going to come back down and retest our support again, we were hoping for a W reversal back to the upside. Now, we still have some work to do, right? But you can see that we have now set that up to be a W reversal pattern back to the upside. That's exactly what we want to see. We actually bounced right off the bottom of our wedge. So it's like what we've seen 4 times since the bottom, man. I mean, it just keeps repeating. And like we said, at one point, it won't work, right? At one point, one of these wedges someday will break down to the downside. But until it does, we have to respect what we've seen since the bottom, which is these wedges playing out consistently, and breaking back up to the upside. So until that happens, I am not going to get too overly exuberantly to the downside. I don't even know if that made sense, but you guys get what I'm saying for the most part, you know? Drawing nuts again? A little bit, man. A little bit. Sideways to the dip. ETH has been rather resilient. I mean, ETH is down at 4,100. Damn, there's some good price. There's some good prices right now for alts, man. I got the urge to buy some more here. Dot's below $40, man. Dot's at $39. That's juicy for me. That I already bought some Dot the other day. That's looking even more juicy for me. Man, Dot was at like 53 just a couple. Dot was pushing in the low 50s just a couple days ago. Not a couple days ago, maybe a week or two ago. But yeah, Dot's looking juicy. And there's some other ones too, like SHIB is getting decimated. I mean, I'm sure everything else is too. It's not just SHIB, but SHIB's trying to bounce off the bottom of this daily EMA ribbon as well. I would like for that to hold for SHIB. Yeah, SHIB's coming down. Nothing has changed. What's going up, Isaiah? Guys, hit up that like button. Let's get more people in here in the morning, man. I'm trying to, I hope someday to be able to build, the same. I mean, a lot of people are in here that watch at nighttime too. But I want at some point here, I do want to build up the morning. I want to get more consistent on the morning streams. I do, which I have a plan for that. We'll talk about within the next couple weeks to months. But let's try to build up this morning stream. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do it at least a little bit more consistently than we have, to be honest. All right, let's see. What else do we want to see, guys? I mean, I'm not going to comment too much on the Giordano Inu fractal right now. We'll save that for tonight. Total and total 2. Yeah, total and total 2 the total 2 is at a pretty important level, I think. In my opinion, it's sitting right at these, really right at this level. The most important level for total 2, I think, is right here. And we're trying to hold that general previous daily close high as we speak. Total market cap did break below that previous local high, but it looks like we actually got a wick above the previous daily close all-time high back from May. So total market cap's not looking too shabby, at least right now. I mean, it doesn't look great, right? This chart doesn't look great, let's be honest, but not looking too bad based on where it bounced from. 58.8. See what Bitcoin does here. Lost a little bit of momentum to the upside there. Some sweet, sweet nectar, man. You gotta love the sweet, sweet nectar in the morning. It's so good. It's so good. This thing's almost gone. That's why I'm a little bit more hyper than I am in the morning right now. Because the coffee's in me. It's running through my veins. And I need it to get to the gym here after the stream here. I gotta go to the gym and pump some iron. Gonna pump some iron after the stream here this morning. I need my coffee. We are still closer to 100K than we are to 0K. So that's good. That is true, Chris. That is true. That is absolute facts, man. Absolute facts. There's a platypus pattern on the 1 hour. There's a platypus pattern. Oh man, that's crazy. Friggin' platypus pattern. What else we got here? What else do we got cooking? We had D. Kennedy said Shiba is dead. Panic going to 0. Yeah, I mean Shiba. I don't know if I would call Shiba dead, guys. Here's the thing. You guys know I have in the past been a big Shiba critic.
The most depressing part of my current life. Ha 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 ha. It's down more than most polls.
Yeah.
Right? Rug poll?
Was snow. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing with Shiba. Like, it's going to be more volatile, right? Because here's the thing with Shiba, guys. You got to remember this with Shiba. Shiba was bought up by a lot, and this is why it's going to have big upside swings and big downside swings. Shiba was bought by, in my opinion, a majority of, let's be honest.
Let's go make some paper mache.
A majority of paper hands, a majority of newer investors, right?
Let's go make some paper mache.
So here's the thing. When Bitcoin drops and morale drops in crypto, SHIB is going to drop down more. Why? Because, let's be honest, the people who were buying at these levels, 0.004, 0.005, 0.006, the people who were buying at these levels were, newer investors or people who were just trying to FOMO in and make a quick buck. So the problem with that is the volatility of the downside is going to be a lot higher because of that, right? They're not going to be quote unquote diamond hands. They're going to be paper hands. So you're getting some downside action right now. SHIB's dropping harder than other coins. That's typically what happens in scenarios like this. Now SHIB, it's holding on for dear life right at this previous low right here from November 4th. If this breaks, I mean, there's not much as far as support, man. I mean, SHIB can come back down to, I don't know. I mean, we're looking at the 4 hour, but the daily really doesn't have anything down to like 0.35, right? Which you have a local high wick at like 0.000035. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens for SHIB. But if this breaks, well, we could be seeing
Everybody panic. We're going to 0.
On SHIB, No fundamentals. Imagine being a rich SHIB whale, but you can't sell because there's not enough liquidity. Facts, DJ. Facts. A morning stream. What's up, Dave? Yeah, we're in here hanging out, bro, watching Bitcoin. You know, the title of the stream, Bitcoin's at a big moment for Bitcoin. It is a big moment, right? I wouldn't say that lightly. It is a big moment for Bitcoin, at least in the short term, right? We let's be honest, guys. Even if Bitcoin does break down here, I'm not too worried about the long-term price action for Bitcoin. I mean, this is all short-term stuff, right? I mean, when we look at stuff, remember to separate long-term from short-term, okay? A lot of times on the stream, we're talking short-term, right? Because people want to know what's going to happen in the short term, all right? But nothing really changes in the long term, guys, as Savvy would say. It's not on here, but nothing has changed. You know, the only thing that changed is Savvy's Elliott wave count. You know, between a 3-wave, 4-wave, 5-wave, 7-wave, 10-wave, 11-wave, 101 wave. It's the only thing that changes here in crypto is Savvy's Elliott count wave. Yeah, so we're chilling. Watching Shib. Let's see. What else do we have? Wes said, no worries, just wait for money. Congrats, Jabba. Jabba, we'll hear from Jabba tonight. Jabba is probably a happy man again. Jabba's rich, right? Jabba's rich. Let's see. Dimitri said, what will be the next face melting candle? This has been the best stream moment ever. We got to assume it's going to come soon, man. I saw something on Twitter today. I don't have it up, but if you guys are familiar with the HODL waves for Bitcoin, which basically means like who's accumulating Bitcoin and how they're accumulating Bitcoin or who's accumulating Bitcoin, right? If you're looking at that, a lot of the big whales, a lot of the big entities that own a lot amount of Bitcoin are still accumulating Bitcoin right now. There was a second where they were starting to sell off, right? Up at, 67, 68, 69,000. There was a second they were starting to sell off, but now they're back in accumulation mode. So let's see what happens, man. Like we always keep saying, guys, I shouldn't even have to say this, but I feel there's a lot of new people coming in crypto. I do not think that this run is anywhere close to over, right? Even though the price is dropping, it seems like the world's ending. We've seen this a million times. And if anything, we got alts that are down. We got VeChain at 13 cents. We got DOT at 39. We got Link at 27. We got ETH pushing 4,000, right? When it was just at, what are we talking, 4,800 a week or two ago, right? You got some good, what I say, deals on crypto right now that, if you're looking to hold for long term, you're getting some prices that I honestly didn't think that we would see again, at least for a while. So to me, this is a gift to buy more crypto. Like I said, I didn't expect to see this. I didn't expect to see a $4,000 ETH for a while, right? And we're about to get that. And I will, if ETH drops, I'll tell you right now, if ETH drops below $4,000, I will be scooping up my wife like I've never scooped up my wife before. Okay, that's what I'll be saying, right? So just a quick little rant, but
rant alert.
Ultimately that's my thought process right now, man. That's my thought process right now. This is when you make money buying low. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is what it is. A lot of people that every time Bitcoin's dumping, it's a big deal. But just remember the SpongeBob meme, guys. I will always bring up the SpongeBob meme in times like this, okay? Because here's the thing. I don't want to hear it. I repeat, guys. I don't want to hear the same people in the chat that are right now that a couple weeks down the road when Bitcoin's going up again, I don't want to hear the top part of this meme from you. I don't want to hear it. Why? Because you've had your chances. You've had a million chances to buy dips, right? But every time Bitcoin dips, right? It's like, come on, guys. Obviously do your own research, right? It's your money. Invest how you want to invest it. If you don't want to buy the dip, don't buy the dip. But I don't want to hear the same complaints that, I didn't have a chance to buy low. I don't want to hear that crap when Bitcoin goes back up. I don't want to hear it. I really don't. And I'm just being bluntly honest. A lot of people won't tell you that, but I'm being bluntly honest. SpongeBob always make weird fatal choices. Facts. 58,420 by the way for Bitcoin. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the SpongeBob meme. Just remember it, man. Just remember it.
How has Link performed over the last year, 90 days?
How has Link performed over the last 90 days? Link has not performed very well, to be honest. I mean, let's be honest. I don't think we need a encyclopedia to see that, you know, Link has not performed the best really since May, right? I mean, it was performing extremely well up until that point. I mean, it was performing extremely well. And then, you know, since May, hasn't performed that great. Has not performed that great. You back down to 27. So, yeah, I mean, it hasn't performed that well in the last 30 days for sure. But I think that's common knowledge. We're pretty much flat in the last 30 and the rest 90 days. Pretty much.
What are your thoughts on Ripple, XRP?
Where's your McDonald's hat? Yeah. What are your thoughts on Ripple XRP? My thoughts on Ripple? I'm not a big XRP guy. I think it's actually holding up pretty well today. I'm not going to lie. It's only down 3% when most other things are down a lot more. But I'm not a big XRP fan. Here's the thing. Like, if you want to hold a little XRP just to be diversified into it in case it does have a pump, go for it. I wouldn't be an XRP maxi. So I've always said. But there's no problem with holding a little bit XRP. No problem at all. I just have an issue with the XRP maxis. Because, like, dude, how long are you going to wait for this thing to pump? Right? Here's the thing. If the cycle ends within the next couple months, right? I still think it goes into next year. But if the cycle ends within the next couple months, what are you going to wait another 2-3 years for XRP to possibly go up? I mean, at some point it kind of becomes useless. So, you know, like I said, we have this formation. It's a big girthy head. But we have this formation that could still play out if you can bounce here, right? You need Bitcoin to bounce, obviously. If Bitcoin doesn't bounce, well, XRP probably comes back down too, and it's going to nullify this pattern. But if ETH can bounce, not ETH. If XRP can bounce off this trend line, we still have this possible inverse head and shoulders pattern. You know? But we're waiting for that bounce, man.
Happy birthday, Jordan. Thoughts on LTC?
Happy birthday, Jordan. Facts. Andy said, day off, time to get my drink on. Have a fun day, Andy. Have a fun day. I mean, if you're watching the stream, I appreciated that, watching the stream on the day off. That means a lot, man. It really does.
What do you think about the 2.618 fibs on BTC and ETH anchored at 2017 top and the bottom of the following bear market?
Alts are going nuts. It's a cycle, folks.
Can you look at Teller chart?
Teller chart? Yeah, we will. Opinion on Kadena? Yeah, I mean, Kadena's performing well too. All right, Bitcoin's coming back down, guys.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
Alts are going to go nuts. It's called cycle.
Bitcoin's coming down. It's over.
Opinion on Kadena?
It's over, guys. This is it. Everyone panic! 58,250. Uh, 58,143. Bitcoin's coming back down.
Saudi Arabia Oil closed a big deal with XRP rocket.
Saudi Arabia. I don't even know what that means, man. 58,160. All right. So Bitcoin's right at the bottom of this wedge again. Let's see what happens here, guys. This is what I say. It's Bitcoin's in a critical moment for Bitcoin. Not in the long term, right? Now, forget about long term. I'm talking about short term right now. Short term. I think it's a critical moment for Bitcoin. Like if you're in a long or something, I don't know. But, you know, it is what it is. I guess. Michael said I just sold all my Bitcoin. Sorry to hear that, man. Good luck for you. Good luck, man. Hope it works out for you. I do. Actually, no, I don't, because then it wouldn't work out for me, honestly. You know. When will be the? Oh no, we did that one. Glad you came on. We need the hope, homie. Appreciate you, bro. What are your latest thoughts on Shiba? 200% by the end of cycle? I still think Shiba will go back up. I'm still confident in Shiba going back up. And like I said, this is coming from me. It's coming from me, who is not the biggest Shiba fan, but I understand that with hype, Shiba will pump up. And I still think you'll see at some point, you'll see the retail FOMO come back and Shiba will pump up again. I'm still confident in that. Nothing has changed. Said Azam. Dimitri said there is a platypus pattern on the 1 hour. Facts. There's a bearish platypus pattern playing out here. A bearish platypus pattern. You guys can see here. You got the eye here. Actually, no, it is. It's an anteater pattern. Anteater. You guys can see the head of the anteater, and this is the tongue. And all the little ants, aka the little retail investors, are about to get eaten up by the anteater. So, yep, that's the classic bearish anteater pattern by Bitcoin.
Can you check out Block Thanks?
Market makers just made that up yesterday. The bearish anteater pattern. The ETH whale wallets that accumulated SHIB all summer haven't sold off. They'll pump it again. Yeah, I think they will. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Facts. What else do we got here? Shiba is the most depressing part of my current life. It's down more than alts. Rug pull? I don't think it's a rug pull. Eternal said, how Link hasn't performed very well, man. What are your thoughts on XRP? We talked about it a little bit. XRP's XRP. There's no problem with holding a little bit, I guess. All right, man. Come on, BTC. If you're gonna do something, just do it, man. Don't leave us holding in suspense. Right? Don't leave us holding in suspense right now.
Are you Plan B? Want to know the?
Am I Plan B? I'm going to say, no, I am not Plan B. And I'm going to say that you should probably not. I think someone else talked about this the other day. Actually, it was a stream I was watching. It's probably good we don't know who Plan B is. Someone else was talking about this the other day. I forget what stream I was watching. All right, here comes Bitcoin again. No! There we go, man. I know I'm laughing right now, but here's the thing. I'm crying inside. Man. And we're getting bought back up again. That was pretty quick. That was hella quick, if you ask me. You know? There is no volume. Can you look at the teller chart? I mean, sure, we can look at some altcoins, guys. Just keep in mind, most alts are going to be dumping too with Bitcoin. So what I'll say about altcoins right now is altcoins, until Bitcoin can find a secure bottom, altcoins are going to continue dropping. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, it looks like Teller broke this uptrend of support. So, you know, what are you looking at here? Well, I'd say that first, you got a support there at about $50, right? Previous high. If you break that, I mean, you're probably coming back down to right around 48. So watch those two levels first. I definitely say watch those two levels, but you definitely broke this uptrend of support. So just keep that in mind. I mean, it is what it is. Now you are building some bullish divergence right now, right? But you need to hold this level, right? in all honesty. You have higher lows, lower lows on the price action on the RSI, classic bullish divergence on the daily, but you need to hold this level. You need to hold this level. Let's actually take a look at our fibs and see where we're sitting right now. Yeah, we broke the 618, so you're coming back down to the 786. You hold the 786, you might have a good shot in reversing too, but ultimately, you know, Bitcoin is going to lead the show at the moment, and Bitcoin is, you know, did you break the support? Did you not break the support? We don't really know yet. Let's wait for confirmation here. You know, wait for confirmation. Shifting lines like savvy. Facts. I hate that damn anteater pattern. It's the anteater. Jordan, what do you think about the 2.618 fibs on Bitcoin and ETH anchored at 2017 top and bottom of the following bear market? In the bottom of the following bear market. Nick, I don't know what you speak of, but you're talking about from the 2017 top to the bottom of the bear market at the 2.618. I don't know. Oh, the bottom of the following bear market? Yeah, I mean, it's right in the range where I expect the next bear market to be. I'm expecting the next bear market bottom to be somewhere between 30 and 40K. I think that's where the next bear market bottom will be. Somewhere in this range, just because we built up a lot of support in that general area. So, yeah, I think that makes some sense. I mean, that's at like 45,000. We'll see. We don't really... The problem is we don't really know how high Bitcoin's going to go. So I think that depends a lot on what the bear market bottom is going to be. Say if Bitcoin, whatever reason, tops out at 85K. We don't know. Say if Bitcoin tops out at 85,000, for instance. You know, the bear market bottom could be 30K. Say if Bitcoin tops out at 150K. Might be at, you know, 50K. Who knows? Right? It depends how high Bitcoin goes. So I think it's a little bit too early to say what the Bitcoin bear market bottom will be. I think that's projecting a little bit too much into the future at the moment. My shoe! My shoe! My shoe! Jabba's shoe. No, Jabba is dancing right now in his room. He is he doesn't come on stream until the nighttime, but I'll tell you right now, he is getting pretty pumped. Is this bear market? We're sitting at 58,000. I think it's a little bit too guys, here's the thing. Every dip that comes, everyone thinks it's the bear market. You know, every dip that comes for Bitcoin, everyone thinks it's the bear market.
Rant alert.
Here's the thing about this. I will leave you guys with a little bit of nugget of knowledge, okay? No one knows when the bear market's coming, all right? Everyone guesses. No one knows. Every single dip that Bitcoin has, whether it's a 5% dip or 20% dip, a 30% dip, everyone think that it's the bear market dip. No one freaking knows. You don't know if it's a bear market until it actually is, all right? You don't know, all right? Because Bitcoin could be dumping hard and then reverse right away. Or Bitcoin could dip and everyone's going to expect it to bounce and it can just keep going. Everyone is guessing, okay? Everyone on YouTube has been wrong at one point and has been right at one point. No one has been 100% accurate. No one has been 100% accurate. I can guarantee you that. So, trust me, no one knows. Don't go looking for other people's advice. My advice is always to buy 20% dips and just hodl until your price targets are hit. It's a simple strategy. Yeah, it takes a lot of patience. Yeah, it takes a lot of pain sometimes. Not so much pain, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Suffering's not the right word either. Patience. It just takes a lot of patience, man. And just waiting till your price targets get hit. I mean, it's really simple. People try to make it tougher than it is, but that is the way that we're going. Fools.
Rant alert.
This is the new normal. He's pissed, guys. He's banging the table. When I bang the table, that means that we're going to zero, guys. In all seriousness. Happy birthday, Jordan. Thoughts on Litecoin? Drew, don't tease me, man. Don't tease me, Drew. Eternal said, how can a crypto as good as Link struggle so bad when cryptos like Baby Moon Rocket do so well? It's crypto. You know, I hold Link because I like the project for the long term. You know, it's as simple as that. Yeah, is it annoying when Baby Moon Rocket pumps up higher than Link? You know, it's not really annoying because I understand crypto. I mean, crypto's built off hype. People know what Chainlink is, so it doesn't get them excited, right? But here's the thing about a lot of these altcoins, guys. They're going to be dead in the next bear market. They'll be gone. They'll be gone. And I've always said this is like, everyone can seem like a genius when it's pumping, but people don't know how to take profits. So whenever the next bear market comes, a lot of these coins that people are hyped on right now, their bags are going to be zero. They're going to be zero at some point. Why? Because they're not going to take profits. That's just the way it's going to be. So, you know, it is what it is. Will Link stand the test of time? You best bet, because everything uses Link. Everything uses Link. Opinion on Kadena? Kadena. I know everyone loves Kadena. Everyone loves themselves some Kadena. I will say that. Kadena. Let's check out Kadena. I know it tried to pump back up yesterday after having a little bit of a correction. Bitcoin's coming back down, which is pulling alts with it. We know this. I would say about Kadena right now, let me just adjust my lines like savvy. There we go. Nice and adjusted. I'm such a sarcastic little crap. Yeah, but like downwards channel, you pump back up, come back down. It looks like you are trying to confirm that as support. But we need Bitcoin. We need Bitcoin to go back up for some of these alts to go back up. If Bitcoin doesn't, you might see Kadena come back down and test the bottom of this channel again. You know, quite possibly. It actually might line up pretty well with this support looking left. You know, somewhere down in the 15-21 range. If Bitcoin goes a little bit lower, if Bitcoin can hold this range that it's at right now, which I mean, at this point, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't just yet. It could, but if Bitcoin comes a little bit lower here, you best bet that these alts will come back down with it. So just keep that in mind. If not, if Bitcoin can reverse from this level, well, you'll probably see Kadena with a nice back test and a continuation to the upside.
Hey, Jordan, can you review
Ultimately.
TMB has a pro going. Want to buy, but want a opinion on the
Dusty.
sell me your coin. Yes.
Sell me your coins, man. Sell me your coins. Sell me your coins. Dusty said, sell me your coins.
I know you.
Wait, Wes, I skipped a super chat? When did I skip Wes's super chat? Hold up. Skip your super chat. Let's see. Oh, Wes, I haven't got to it yet, man. You're up next. I haven't quite gotten to it, my friend. That's why. I don't skip super chats, guys. All right, if I don't get to your super chat, it's usually because I haven't got to it yet. Keep that in mind. Wes, I know you knew that. But Wes, you're probably trolling me, man. You guys are good at trolling me. I have to give you credit. You guys are really good at trolling me. Whether it's the no volume, whether it's the happy birthday, whether it's, what else do you guys troll me with? You guys troll me with so much crap. I don't even know what you guys troll me with these days. I mean, you guys could be trolling me and I wouldn't even know. All right, you guys are some serious pro trollers. I do have to keep it that. So alts are gonna go nuts. It's a cycle, folks. Folks. How do you even say folks? I think I always say it wrong. Folks. I think I'm saying it right. Thank you, Knucklebuster. Wes said Saudi Arabia oil closed a big deal with XRP. I'll have to look into that after the stream. I didn't see anything about that, but that could be pretty nice. Like I said, XRP is actually holding up relatively decently here compared to some other altcoins. It's right around the same dip percentage as Bitcoin when other alts are down a little bit more. So XRP is holding up decent. Can you check out Block? Thanks for all you do, my guy. I could check out Block. Blocktopia. The old Blocktopia. Let's see.
On the Rolling on the laughing, I'm dead, haha.
You got me, man. You got me. You guys are good at getting me, dude. Seriously. We should go trolling sometime. We should, Tyler. We should, Tyler. By the dips, not the peaks. All right, so Blocktopia tried to break out, and then Bitcoin said,
Nope. Nope. Nope.
They tried to break this resistance right here, and then boom and boom, came right back down. Now, I like the setup it's at right now. If we actually just bring this down a little bit, you can see previous resistance is trying to flip into new support. So, just like we said,
At this point, I am scared. Or should I hold for?
I finally learned to take profits. Nice, man. Hey, taking profits is the hardest thing in crypto. Buying dips, yeah, it can be hard. But once you get the gist of why you buy the dips, that becomes easy. The hardest thing in crypto is taking profits. At least for me, right? Because I'm just bullish on the long-term view of crypto, and I feel like I'm always, every time I take not small profits, every time I take a big chunk out, I think and take it into cash, I feel like I'm just shorting myself, which I shouldn't feel that way, but I think a lot of people feel the same way. Yeah, so previous resistance flipping into new support here for a block. Ultimately, that's what you're waiting for now. Can you have the juice now to pump back up to the upside? I believe that was probably, just based off eye test, that was probably, yeah, the 0.5 fib retracement. 0.5 fib retracement makes a lot of sense to bounce from there, but you need to get the juice. Need to get the juice. 1 hour. 1 hour had some bullish divergence there, which is nice. Literally. You guys troll me better than... You guys troll me. I can't even explain how good you guys troll me. You guys troll me ridiculously well. Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a bullish div on the 1 hour on Blocktopia. So let's see if you can get that reversal back to the upside. But block is looking quite juicy at the moment, if it can get that reversal back up at that level. But if Bitcoin comes back down, it might come back down to the 0.618, which is about 8.6 cents. Usually you want to retrace off one of those two levels. So Block obviously had a big run to the upside, has retraced quite a bit. And I think it's just getting ready for that next move to the upside, just like a lot of these coins are, you know, including Bitcoin.
Her friend Carl
Your friend Carl got liquidated 6 million. Here's the thing. I pick on Carl. I don't want to see anyone lose money, though. You know, I poke fun at Carl. I don't want to see anyone lose money. Okay, that's not what we're about. It's not what we're about. I mean, liquidated 6 mil. That kind of sucks. That sucks. It definitely does suck. That's why you know, I wouldn't be trading with 6 million on a trade. But I mean, everyone has their own strategy, I guess. Are you Plan B? We want to know the truth. I am not Plan B, but what I will say is Plan B is in the house. Plan B is in the house. Plan B, you want to come on real quick? Tell all your haters what's going to happen here for Bitcoin. My name is Plan B. The next 2 weeks for Bitcoin in November will be the biggest 2 weeks that you've ever seen in crypto. All you that doubt the prophecy of Plan B, we will still pump from 58,000 to 97,000 by the end of this month. It will be the biggest green Dido you've ever seen. Do not doubt me. If you doubt me, sell me your crypto now, because I will take it. Bow to Plan B. All right. Plan B still bullish. Plan B still thinks 97K is going to happen. I don't think that's too realistic. I don't think that's too realistic, to be honest. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope Plan B is right. I hope Plan B is right at this point. You know? I hope he is. Hope he's not wrong. Thank you. Pratheesh with the 20, I don't know what that is, but thank you, Pratheesh. Pratheesh. I think I always call you Prateesh. Pratheesh. I got to say it correctly here. D. Kennedy said, thank you, broski. Hope is alive. Shiba lives on. Yeah, here's the thing. I mean, it depends where you bought Shiba. If you bought Shiba up at 0.00008, I mean, that's why. I mean, a lot of people were hating on me that day. You know, a lot of people were getting pissed at me that day, man. But I was trying to tell people with Shiba, if you need that money, I would not be FOMOing into Shiba that day, okay? You had a lot of influencers when Shiba was at 0.8, 0.85, right? A lot of influencers telling you to FOMO into Shiba. I was getting a lot of hate that day by saying, guys, if you don't invest money you can't afford into Shiba right now, it's not a great idea. Not a great idea if you're looking to hold short term. And now it's dropped 50%. And here's the thing. I think Shiba will come back up. But just that, let there be a lesson. Everyone bought Shiba up at those high levels. It's why I don't FOMO, man. Sometimes it can work for you. Sometimes it doesn't. And when it doesn't, it really doesn't. It really doesn't work out for you when you do FOMO in. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Shiba was at 636. Yeah, it was, man. It was. The shippers were freaking attacking me, man. I was just being honest. That's what it is. 1,000 people didn't like Smash.
Will Nexo mooning or come back down?
Will Nexo keep mooning or come back down? I don't know. He's now telling you this is the time to buy. Yeah, I mean, listen. If you're ever going to buy Shiba, I think this is a good opportunity to buy. Like, I'm not buying Shiba personally. Doesn't mean it's not a great time to buy. I mean, Shiba's down 50% from its highs. Like, that's the type of entry that I would be looking for if I was to buy Shiba. This is the type of entry I'd be looking for. Doesn't mean it can't go lower, but this is what I would be looking for. So if you want to buy Shiba, this is a lot better opportunity to buy now than it was a couple months ago. Or whatever it was. What was that, a month ago? When was the Shiba hype? Like a month ago now? 2 months ago? It's a while, man. It was a while. Brand thinks it starts on Black Friday. Thoughts on NFT tokens like Auction or Engine? I don't have any really thoughts on them, to be honest. I mean, we'll look at Engine. I don't really have any crazy thoughts on them, but you know, obviously Engine's been performing extremely well. Engine's another one that looks like it tried to break out yesterday or actually it tried to break out this morning, and Bitcoin once again said,
Nope.
You know? So, I mean, that's, you know, it's just like the other alts, right? Engine it looks like it was going to break out if Bitcoin didn't crap the bed. But it looks like for right now, it's holding that 275 support. 1, 2, 3 tests on this, on the closes. Holding that nicely. Got sort of a downtrend of resistance coming in. But, yeah, I mean, ultimately here for Engine, like we've kind of been saying, I think the last time we talked about Engine, we talked about sort of some type of wedge formation that's coming in here. But you got to break out first. You need Bitcoin to break out first, right? For a lot of these coins, like they can be in some type of bullish continuation pattern to the upside, but until Bitcoin reverses, probably comes a little bit lower. I would be surprised if you test 275 again, just based off how this chart looks at the moment. Come back down here again and try to make some W reversal back to the upside. It's probably what a lot of these alts are going to do ultimately. Bitcoin's still just chilling at 58. It's chilling right at the bottom of this little just downtrend of support. It's like slightly below it, but it's chilling right at the bottom, I guess. The bottom has come. Bitcoin said yes. Bitcoin said yes. Buying opportunity for ETH? Oh, absolutely. ETH is down at 4,050 right now. I didn't think you'd be seeing these levels for ETH, you know, for a long time. So is this a buying opportunity for ETH? Absolutely. Just if you're going to buy ETH right now, if you're going to buy any coin right now, guys, just be wary that you're dollar cost averaging, right? What does dollar cost averaging mean? Dollar cost averaging means that it could still go lower, right? So even though I'm saying it's a good buying opportunity for ETH, it could still go a little bit lower in price. But you should always be okay with that. If you're buying a crypto, unless you're, leverage trading, you should always be okay with the price action going lower. So in that sense, is it a good time to buy ETH? Absolutely. Can it still go lower? Absolutely. That's why if you have money on the sidelines, maybe buy a little bit now. If it goes lower, you can buy a little bit more. You can buy a little bit more. I never try to spend everything that I have all at once. It's usually not a good strategy unless you've already dumped like a crazy amount. And there's like the fear in the streets. There's fear in the streets. That's when, you might be throwing a little bit extra in. But until then, it is what it is. Wes said, I know you hate XRP, but why you skip my super chat? I skipped your super chat, bro. I skipped it. That's what I do. I skip super chats. Dusty said, sell me your coins, buy the dips, and sell my rips, my friend.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
That's the Bitcoin. Facts. That's the Bitcoin. Man, bro. Financially illiterate, guys. We are financially illiterate. We are financially illiterate here, according to the Bank of Canada. I'm pretty sure my returns the last 2 years are probably better than, not money-wise, but as far as percentage gains. I guarantee you that my portfolio, percentage gains-wise, percentage gains. We're not talking about total value. Obviously, I didn't make more money than the Bank of Canada. But guaranteed, my percentage gains are higher since last year than the Bank of Canada. I will guarantee that. I will guarantee that. Guaranteed. 57,815. Freaking Bank of Canada, man. I'm salty at the Bank of Canada. That sounded like Pomp talking about Shiba. Facts. Texas Scratch said, hey, Jordan, can you review Ember token audit on Hackin? Probably not, man. I'm not going to go on some sketchy website. I'm not going to go on some sketchy website on stream. But sure, man. You want a professional opinion on contract audit rating? Yeah, I'm not going to go on a site that's called Hackin. Something about that does sounds a little bit fishy to me, especially on a live stream. But hey, maybe I'll do it after the stream for you, bro. But definitely not right now. Definitely not right now. All right, Bitcoin's coming down.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
Bitcoin is coming down. 56.8 or 57.8. 57.8. Bitcoin is coming down, fellas. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, guys. In my opinion, if this breaks, which it looks like it might have, 57K. 57K is that next support. In my personal opinion, you have a little bit of a wick here, which is holding up a little bit. But if this level breaks, probably coming down to 50, right around 57K is what I'd say. I'm salty because you don't break Nexo. Bank of Canada. That sounded like Pomp about Shiba. Facts. Back to Goblin Town. Yeah, 57,550. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Yeah! I'm gonna get my second shoe! I'm finally gonna have 2 shoes! I'm finally gonna have 2 shoes! I'm so excited! This is awesome! This is the best day I've had all year! Holy crap! I'm gonna be rich! I'm gonna be rich! I'm gonna be so rich!
Jordan, please look at what Peter Tweeted it's insane.
Jordan, please look at what Peter Brandt just tweeted. It's insane. We'll have to check it out. This music makes me laugh every time. 57.6. And we're coming down. I'm so startled. I lost so much. The best short ever. Oh, man. Java's killing it with his short, guys. If you guys are new to the stream, which I know a ton of you guys are, I'm bad with explaining the backstory. That was Java the short. He shorts Bitcoin, so every time he shorts Bitcoin, he gets happy. Every time Bitcoin goes up, he gets sad. He's my brother, okay? Don't hate on him. Don't hate on him. He's rich right now. The past few days, he's make bank. And he finally got his second shoe back. Finally. Apparently. But we'll see if he goes to TJ Maxx. I don't know if Melissa will sell him his shoe. Melissa doesn't like him anymore. Because he farted on stream. Just Satisfaction said, should I hold my bags at this point? I'm scared. Or should I hold for a reversal? Should you hold your bags or should you hold for a reversal? Doesn't that mean the same thing? Listen, dude. You can try to time the tops and bottoms. It never works for crypto, man. Especially if you're new to this. Yeah, you're not going to be able to time the tops and bottoms, bro. Because the markets make you want to do what you shouldn't do. Okay? That's just how the markets are set up. Now, you can try to predict the tops and bottoms. I guarantee you won't be doing it, especially if you've been in the space for less than a year. You know what I mean? But let's be honest. Everyone thinks they're a genius when they come into crypto. You're just not going to be able to do it, bro. That's why even like I've been in crypto for a while. Even I recommend the longer you're in the space, the longer you realize it's better to just hold until your coins go back up and take profits on the way back up. Right? Take profits on the way back up. That's the way to go. I never recommend trying to sell when the price is going down and trying to catch the knife. Right? Catch the falling knife, as you would call it. Usually doesn't end up working out, man. It usually doesn't. You can try to do it. You might be successful once or twice. And then if you are, you're going to say, I was right. I called the bottom. Right? It's the nature of crypto. All right, let's see. If you're down, what's the point in selling? That's true, man. I never recommend selling red candles. I just don't recommend that. They said you might get lucky sometimes, but in general, probably not the way to go. BO said, I'm done, just cashed out. Rip, man, rip. You're going to sell after this entire time of it coming down. Why didn't you sell up here? Why didn't you not sell up here? Why did you sell down here? It's all emotions, man. Why didn't you sell up here? Because you were in the stream going... Right? You were in the stream being Jimmy as it's going up, and then you wait for a 16% move to the downside, and now you're like, you wait for a 16% move to the downside when you could have took profits on the way up, but no, you had too much greed. Now the fear sets in, and now you're Bob. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm cashing out. It's been a 16% dip. I just lost 60% of my portfolio. I'm cashing out now. I'm cashing out now. No. No. I'm going to lose my whole investment. I'm going to lose my whole investment. No.
Hey, boss. I bought the dip so hard.
Right? That's what the market makers try to get you to do, man. They try to get you to get pumped on the way up, and they try to get you to get pissed on the way down, right? They want you to FOMO in on the way up. They want you to sell on the way down. You got to flip your mind to the opposite of what they're trying to get you to do, okay? You got to flip your mindset that way, right? Or you can just not think about that mindset and just hold and chill, right? The price of crypto goes up over time. you can just relax, do some komasa. But if you're going to try to time the market, man, take profits on the way up, buy on the way down. Don't do the opposite, man. All right.
Rant alert.
Bob is therapy. Facts. Crypto fear index is 29. We got to see what it updates tonight. You know, I don't think it's update yet. We got to see if it updates tonight. I won't be surprised if crypto is at fear. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. You know? What's going on, Lee? Glad you're enjoying hanging out, man. Teju said, we literally troll you, bro. You guys always troll me, man. It's ridiculous at this point.
What's the no, it's not. 1,000 unviewed. SQM as a new game.
This is the buying time, not the selling time. I agree. It's what I've been selling the whole stream. Right? That's what I've been saying the whole stream, man. Pump Moon 19th. Bitcoin has not dumped this cycle on a new moon. We shall see. That's tomorrow, right? That's tomorrow. I heard something. I forget where I heard this, guys. You guys could probably answer this for me. I watched some crypto content yesterday. For a little bit. Someone said this. I can't remember which video, which stream it was from, but what I've heard is on the 20th of every month, besides 1 month, I think it was May, that Bitcoin has reversed its current trend on the 20th of every month. That's what I've heard. Let's actually go back and back test that. Let's see if that's true here. So on the 20th of September, 20th of September, it looks like Bitcoin bottomed and it kind of, well, after the 20th of September, it looks like Bitcoin came back down. The 20th of October was the top, and we actually came back down a little bit. And 20th of August. Please look, it is calling out BitBoy. Right here, looks like the 20th of August was a pullback. The 20th of, I forget who said this, man. July was the bottom. 20th of June. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of slightly inaccurate. I don't know who said this. This is actually slightly inaccurate. 20th April. I don't know who said this. Is not true at all, man. I don't know who said this. Who said this? This is not true at all. I'm just going back and back testing it. This is something I heard, but it's just not true. It seems to be right in the middle of every trend. I don't know who said it reverses at the 20th of every month. That's just not true. I love when I go back and back test stuff and it's just not true. And it's like, dude, did you just literally make that up? Same thing with the moons, man. I mean, the moons are fine. They're slightly inaccurate too. I mean, they are definitely slightly inaccurate too, in my opinion. I think, you know, the moons are the moons. All right, here's the thing with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is getting to that oversold level on the 4-hour again. If Bitcoin can reverse here into the next, you know, does it come back down to 57K? If it does, here's the thing. You're going to have bullish divergence on the 4-hour with the 4-hour being oversold, right? Depending on how much lower you go here. You're going to have bullish divergence on the 4-hour with the 4-hour being oversold. So what does that tell us? Well, it could tell us that this could be a short-term reversal point for Bitcoin. The 1-hour is also getting oversold at the moment. It still has a little bit ways to go to the downside, though. And you might actually have some exaggerated bullish divergence on the 1-hour as well. So that, along with, you know, the daily divergence looks like it's not there anymore, right? So we always knew that we have to wait for some type of confirmation to the upside to confirm the daily bullish divergence. We didn't get that. Looks like that's getting disqualified as of now, unless Bitcoin can get bought back up at the end of the day above this previous high here. It's probably not going to. We have to get back above like 58,400 in order for that to qualify. The daily EMA ribbon, we're coming back down. Looks like we're breaking the daily EMA ribbon as well. Not great. Like we said, we got to wait for the close. We can get back above, like, same thing, like 48.5. It's the same kind of thing, but, you know, right now we're watching what Bitcoin does at the moment, man. But right now it's, you know, we got to wait. We got to wait. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. BitBoy impersonation. Hey, Savvy, where are we headed, man? 10K? Facts. Facts. Broen said that last night. Yeah, it's just not really, it's just not really true at all. All right, let's see. Pump, please check out Token Stock, OTC market. Token Stock. Guys, we always check out stuff that's on TradingView / CoinMarketCap, all right? I'm not going to go on any, you know, websites outside of those on the stream here. Just because I've done that in the past, and it hasn't held up very well for me, you know? So I'm not making that mistake again. I forget what website we went to. Oh, you know what it was? It was the Spank Chain website, man. I'll tell you right now, don't go on... I went on the Spank Chain website, and that was not the smartest idea to do on stream. Okay, don't do that. Don't go on the Spank Chain website. Don't go on the Spank Chain website in public either. Like if you're like a student or whatever, and you're sitting in class or you're sitting at work, I would not recommend bringing up the Spank Chain website. Probably not the best idea. Carl got liquidated 6 million. That sucks, man. I don't want to see anyone lose money as much as we pick on Carl. Teju said, will Nexo keep mooning or come back down? Will Nexo keep mooning? I mean, Bitcoin's coming down right now. Let's see if it's following Bitcoin at all, man. Yeah, it's following Bitcoin, so it's probably it's gonna mimic Bitcoin's price action, just like all these other alts. Seems like you have pretty decent support here at a 311, but yeah, let's see if that holds. If that doesn't hold, well, seeing where you're going in the past, I mean, not too much other price action really. It went up, down, up. I would say right around $3 seems like a previous resistance support level to watch. I mean, Nexo probably comes back down with Bitcoin. It goes up with Bitcoin. I mean, it's, you know, I hate to keep it that simple, but that's ultimately what we're waiting for right now for a lot of these altcoins, right? Because here's the thing, I could look at all the indicators in the world. They could look extremely bullish, but if Bitcoin dumps again, well, guess what? Ding, 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 chicken wings for dinner, tofu if you're freaking vegan. Guess what? Guess what? Your altcoins will dump too. So, yeah, I watch for these levels. I watch for these levels. Not really any type of pattern here in the 4 hour at all. Just, you know, kind of doing its thing. Doing its thing. Simpcoin. I saw Simpcoin the other... I actually saw it was on like the hot coins. I saw Simpcoin was a coin the other day, which is pretty funny. Pretty freaking funny. Jordan, please look at what Peter Brandt just tweeted. What did Peter Brandt just tweet? I'll look at it on my Twitter over here, man. What did Peter Brandt tweet? It better be something good, man. Peter Brandt. What did he tweet? He tweeted... what did he tweet? The silver comparison... something about silver? Dude, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know which tweet you're talking about, man. You know, so it doesn't really help me too much. Something about silver, it seems like. Holy crap, we got we got 1,900 people in here right now? What is going on right now? Holy crap, man, that's actually insane for a morning stream. Probably because Bitcoin, it's obviously because Bitcoin's moving right now. Which obviously, I appreciate everyone that's in here. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys press that subscribe button. We stream every single day from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time usually, but sometimes in the morning if Bitcoin's making some price action. Glad, hopefully there's a lot of new faces in here. It's actually kind of insane. Kind of insane how many people are in here right now, especially for a morning stream. But yeah, I have no idea, zero idea which tweet you're talking about. We are soiling ourselves. Facts, absolute facts. We come for Jabba and Bob, but you're okay too. Thank you, Mr. Miles. I appreciate it. I'm the host. Here's the thing. Funny thing that I said. People said that they come for Bob. They come for Bob and Jabba, but they stay for me. That probably can't be any more accurate, right? They come for Jabba and Bob, but they stay for me. Maybe it's the opposite. I don't know. I appreciate it either way. Bob and Jabba are doing pretty good. What is Simpcoin on here? Simpcoin. I'll get to the other super chats in just a second, guys. No, it's not. We'll look at Simpcoin in a bit. Jordan, please look what I bought. Hey, boss, I bought the dip so hard. Save some fiat in case we go lower. Always save some fiat, Cody. Always save some fiat on the side because you don't know how... It's crypto, right? I mean, we can do all the analysis in the world. We don't know how low it's going to go. We don't. I mean, I've always said that. We don't know how high it's going to go. We don't know how low it's going to go. We do our best. We try to figure out the best opportunities, but it's crypto, right? I mean, the whales are going to come in. They're going to buy and sell Bitcoin as they wish, right? Right now, they are trying to buy the dip, right? And I think I see Bob actually... I think I actually see Bob trying to buy the dip too. Hold on one second, guys. I see... Why do I see Bob on the chart right now? Why do I see Bob? Bob. This dip is so good. It tastes like meatloaf. It tastes like meatloaf. Oh! This is a meatloaf flavored candle. This is some good meat. This is awesome meat. Holy crap. This tastes so good. You got some ketchup? Ma, bring me the ketchup. I need some ketchup for my meatloaf. I need some ketchup. Bob is definitely trying to, Bob is definitely buying the dip right now. He's probably buying it on Simpcoin, to be honest, bro. He's trying to do it. He needs some ketchup. What do you guys like? If you guys eat meatloaf, would you guys rather eat it plain or would you guys rather eat it with ketchup? I'd rather eat it with ketchup. Plain, it's a little dry. I know we joke about meatloaf, but meatloaf is actually really good, bro. Meatloaf is really freaking good, in my opinion. Jordan, please look at it. Look, it is calling out BitBoy. Dimitri, what are we looking at, brother? What are we looking at, brother? Please look, it is calling out BitBoy. What's calling out BitBoy? With mashed potatoes? Yeah, meatloaf with mashed potatoes is really good. Love from India. Thank you. India is, I let a lot of viewers from India. I appreciate you guys over there. You guys are awesome, seriously. Dirt Star said, what do you think about Squid Moon? New game fee token. The dev is reborn. The head of the dev, the Unitrade and Polar Sync. Squid Moon? Squid Moon. Dirt Star. Squid Moon, bro?
Nope.
That just sounds like a rug pull of all. I'm not gonna say it is. I'm not gonna say it is. But Squid Moon. So the coin that got rug pulled. Now we're gonna add moon to the back of it, and that's supposed to make it more legit. That's what we're gonna do here. That's what we're gonna do.
Nope. Nope.
All right. Squid hole. Kadena. Squid Moon. Squid Moon. If there was any coin I wouldn't buy, it would probably be Squid Moon. It would probably be Squid Moon at this point. Let me say simp token. Simp token, man. Is this for simps? This is actually what it is, bro. Hold on. What do I... Guys, Bob's doing something in the basement, guys. Actually, no, he's not. Hold on 1 second.
Where can I buy?
Simp Moon? I've been waiting for this for so long. I'm so sick of OnlyFans. I'm so sick of OnlyFans. Finally, a decentralized way. A decentralized way of being a simp. I love girls. They don't love me. I'm so sick of OnlyFans. This is next level stuff. I'm buying this. Look at all the zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. I'm buying this up. I love girls. I love worshiping them. They're queens. This is the next level meme token. Holy crap. Holy crap. I can't believe finally it's came, man. Finally. Bob. That's Bob's favorite token, man. The D-simp. The token. Decentralized simping. I guess that's the new thing here. That's the simp boss. Man, bro. That's too funny. Alright. We're good. Follow the smart money. Bitcoin's the boomer coin. Alright, Bitcoin's coming back down again, guys. Coming back down again.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
57,300. 57,300. Still think we're coming back down to 57K-ish at this point, man. There's something that's relatively likely at this point. If she breathes, she's a god. Is Bob an incel? Probably, man. Probably a little bit. Jimmy HODLs Ultra Chad at Ultra Trad though. Yeah. Where can I buy? Wes, I don't know where you can buy that, man. I don't want to know where you could buy that, to be honest. Look at these lovely buying opportunities. Yeah, it's great, man. It's great. I mean, you got alts. ETH is down to 4K, guys. ETH is literally down to 4K. So that's relatively juicy in my opinion. ETH is coming up on this previous high here. I would like to see about 39.77 hold. We'll see if it does. But that's a pretty big level there for ETH. If it even gets that low, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's a pretty big level there for ETH. I mean, you got some good. I mean, DOT's back down to. DOT got as high as $55. It's down to $38. Not bad for DOT. BNB dropped all the way down to $5.35. VeChain's back down to 12.8 cents after getting as high as 18 cents, or I mean, almost 19 cents. So I mean, you got some good buying opportunities here for sure. Matic's down to 148 after getting as high as 215. That's a pretty good opportunity for Matic. I might have to scoop some up after the stream here before I go to the gym. That's not bad for Matic for sure. That's not bad at all. Not too shabby. Overall, I mean, you got some good prices here for a lot of these coins. I'm not too worried about Doge, but yep. I love the color red as my portfolio is shining. Seriously. Everyone's expecting lower prices. I agree, man. I think everyone is expecting lower prices. Here's the thing with Bitcoin, right? I don't know why I'm going M&M mode. But here's the thing with Bitcoin, guys. I think everyone at this point is expecting $52,000 to $53,000. And that's the level we've been watching too. Like, you know, I've always said if we broke 57.7, we could get out of 53K. The problem with that is I think everyone at this point is expecting Bitcoin to go back down to $53,000. And we know what happens, guys. When everyone expects Bitcoin to do something, it doesn't do it, okay? And I think you're going to see a lot of videos today that, especially if we break 57,000, you're going to see a lot of videos on YouTube with everyone saying that $53,000 is likely to come. Just watch, right? It's still early in the day. You're going to have all the other YouTubers coming out with videos. They're all going to be saying that $53,000 is coming. Could it come? Sure. And that's why we have our support level here. Because just based off the charts, that's what looks like could be coming, right? We could be seeing that $53,000 level. That's what the charts are telling us. But what I'll have to say is every single time Bitcoin seems to be breaking a support level and everyone seems to be calling a price that everyone thinks it's going to go to, it usually doesn't go that low. So doesn't mean it can't. Doesn't mean it can't. It's just something that I've noticed, something that we've talked about on this channel a lot. But we'll see what happens, man. I mean, Bitcoin could bounce at the most random level. Just how Bitcoin does its thing, in all honesty. 2K? Savvy will say 9K. Facts. Look, that yearly chart, still pretty. Yeah, the yearly chart still looks pretty. For sure. For sure. 53K and coming, bro? Could. Hey, it could be coming. That's what the daily chart's saying, right? The daily chart is saying that 53,000 could be coming. You know, that's what the daily chart's saying. Does it have to come? No. No. Bitcoin can reverse at any point, like we know. More subscribers than Bitcoin price now. Go stream. Let's freaking go. What have we always said, guys? The Bitcoin price tends to stay, you know, it can have its volatility, but it tends to stay exactly where the channel subscribers are. So if we want the price to go up, make sure we're hitting that subscribe button, right? Because as the subscribers go up, that's where Bitcoin tends to stay around. It's actually kind of funny. We were at 30K, Bitcoin was at 30K, 40K, 40K, 50K, 50K. Now we're getting close to 60K, and Bitcoin's right around 60K. It's pretty funny. It actually is pretty funny. So let's get over 60K, and then hopefully Bitcoin can get to 70K. Hopefully. But that actually is exactly how it's been playing out, which is pretty funny. Watching everyone panic like I used to years ago is entertaining. I used to panic too, man. Every single dip, I used to panic like a little girl. Or I used to panic like a little, how should I say? A little girl after she's told that she can't buy any makeup at the store. You know? No more makeup. No! I want makeup. No. That's I used to panic like that too, bro. And then you kind of just lose your emotion. I mean, after you're in crypto for so long, you kind of just lose like that negative emotion where it's like, bro, you know, when you zoom out and look at the grand scheme of things, like, bro, you know, like, are we really going to freak out here? You know, I mean, this is what Bitcoin's looked at since last year. Yeah, we haven't moved up the way we wanted to. I mean, when you look at the general trend of crypto the last couple months, I mean, have we seen this before? Yeah, we saw it here. We saw it here. This is probably just going to be the same thing again. Based off what crypto's done in the past, probably, man, probably ends up being the same exact thing. And what have we said too? Our 20-week exponential moving average, where Bitcoin likes to come back out and test, is ding, 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 chicken wings dinner, tofu if you're vegan, sitting right pretty much at $53,000. So, not going to say it's going to go down to $53,000. That's what the charts are saying, but, you know, certainly could. Probably does the same thing that it's done the last 2 times that's happened. So, just saying, man. Just saying. Algo said last year at this time, BTC was barely 20K. Facts, man. Was barely 20K. At 11.8, yeah. In November last year, Bitcoin was, that's when Bitcoin started trucking along like a lot. So that's for sure. All right, guys. I mean, as much as I don't want to get off, because I feel like when I get off, that's when Bitcoin's going to start dumping again, or pumping back up. I don't know, but I'm going to call it a stream. We've been live for a good amount of time, about an hour and a half here. Time flies when you're having fun, man. Time flies when you're having fun. Thank you for everyone that's hanging out. Once again, guys, if you guys are new to the stream, make sure you press that subscribe button. I'll see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you guys hit up that like button before you go up. Definitely helps the channel and helps the stream. And make sure you guys check out the description for Twitter, Discord, any deals on trading and all that fun stuff down in the description below. I'll catch you guys later. As always, peace out. See you in a little bit. Not too long from now, about 7 hours from now. I'm going to go enjoy my day, hit the gym, do all that fun stuff. Don't panic sell your crypto, guys, even if Bitcoin goes a little bit lower here. We've seen this before. Don't freak yourself out, bro. Don't freak yourself out. Catch you guys later. Peace.